One second. So real.
Sing it, dog.
What? I love it here. Good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy, beautiful Thursday. Here's a quick look at your headline news. So in Corona news, the number of people getting tested for COVID-19 is down 3.6% over the past 2 weeks. Now, officials blame it on people getting discouraged with having to wait on long results. Congress still can't come together with another relief bill, and President Trump is threatening an executive order if they don't. Speaking of Trump, for the first time, with Facebook and Twitter took action yesterday against a statement made by the president claiming that children are, and I quote, virtually immune to the coronavirus. Now, that is not true. Facebook deleted the post and Twitter blocked his account until he took it down, which he eventually did. Now, in other news, Instagram has officially launched its version of TikTok. It's a new service called Reels. And yesterday, the U.S. military's first African-American service chief was sworn in at the White House. General Charles C.Q. Brown will serve as the Air Force Chief of Staff. Congratulations, Mr. Brown. That was a quick look at your headline news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley Morningshow.com. Rock T, let's take a look at sports.
Already, LeBron James says the NBA will not miss President Donald Trump as a viewer. The game will go on without his watching. If y'all remember, Trump recently said that seeing professional athletes kneel during the national anthem causes him to turn off the game. How about we turn him off? Period. We can do that at the polls in November. There you go. The NBA is continuing to back up their talk of fighting for racial justice. They just pledged to donate $300 million over the next 10 years to help black communities with hopes of improving employment and career advancement in black communities. So NBA backing it up so far, man. They putting their money where their mouth is. Last but not least, rumors that the Baltimore Ravens may be interested in signing former NFL star wide receiver Antonio Brown. That would be a nasty combination with him and quarterback Lamar Jackson. Oh, my goodness.
No.
You already know. So if they decide to sign AB, it would be a while before he got on the field due to his 8-game suspension for violating his personal conduct policy. But you know what? If AB can turn his life around and get his mind back on track and quit tripping, you know what? I'd love for the Ravens to give him another chance to get out there and play, because that'll be nasty. So that's what I got in sports. What's up there, Gary?
All right, y'all. People are still whispering, honey, about Kevin Hart, y'all. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Kevin Hart defended Ellen, and people are angry about it. Now, Kevin decided, y'all, to post in support of Ellen. Now, he shared a photo of himself with Ellen and in caption, "It's crazy to see my friend go through what she's going through publicly. I have known Ellen for years, and I can honestly say that she's one of the dopest people on the planet. She has treated my family and my team with love and respect from day one, and I love you, Ellen, for life, y'all." But the people are also saying that it's interesting to note, y'all, that Ellen did give Kevin a platform, y'all, to defend himself when he was catching heat, y'all, for homophobic remarks. Now, some people are saying, y'all, that they're scolding Kevin and saying, what about the people, honey, coming forward against Ellen that aren't A-list celebrities with money and status, unquote. So I hope, I don't know, I mean, if that's his friend, that's a good thing, but we don't want Kevin to lose his career or whatever, you know, behind this situation. But people are very angry, and they're saying that Ellen is a mean person, and she will be leaving the show. They're saying that it's a report that James Corbin is about to take her place.
Are you serious?
Yep, that's what they're saying. They say
they say she mean for real. I just don't see that.
I know, but they say
they've been doing an investigation for quite some time, Rick.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, honey. So I wonder, well, you know, her and Steve Harvey was good friends. I wonder if Steve's going to speak out on it or just don't say nothing because, you know, people still upset about the Trump stuff. So, but, you know, we're going to follow this story and see how that all turns out. But
you're going to throw shade on Big Bro.
Oh, no, it's too early.
Yeah. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is calico. On the high end, you say calico, and on the low end, you say beautiful orangey red. That's your color for the day. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Oh, Lord, Donald Trump is denying something, y'all, and I'm going to tell you all about it in the hot spot. I'm so sick of this, man. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. so high and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, Rick's Mountain Morning Show is the bottom of the hour, y'all. This segment's being brought to you by Walgreens. Now, we all know that summer may look different this year, but Walgreens is making it easier for you to find great deals with their new ways to shop. This summer, shop online, in-store, or get select essentials delivered with Postmates. See Walgreens.com for details. Walgreens. What up, Brat?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is The Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. Donald Trump says he has no idea about any Republican efforts to help Kanye West get on the general election ballot. Yeah, right. Anyway, CNN reported yesterday that the Republican operatives have been helping Kanye get on the presidential general election ballot in several states. Well, Trump told reporters at the White House, Kim Kardashian, she's got a good heart, a very good heart. And I like Kanye West very much, but I have nothing to do with him getting on the ballot. Well, Tim Murdoch, Trump's campaign communications director, also released a statement saying, we have no knowledge of anything Kanye West is doing or who's doing it for him. We came in just one day after Lane Rulin, a Republican lawyer who has worked with the Trump campaign, delivered signatures to Wisconsin Board of Elections on behalf of Kanye's campaign in order to get him on the ballot in the state. And other Republican lawyers with various ties to Trump's campaign have also collected and delivered signatures for West in states like Ohio, West Virginia, and Colorado. And at this point, we don't believe nothing this man says anymore, so it really don't matter. All right, moving on. Oh, Lord, this is sad to report. Man, listen. TMZ, according to TMZ, a woman is claiming that Migos rapper Takeoff raped her at a party at DJ Durrell's house in Encino, California. In legal docs, the woman has claimed that Takeoff made her feel uncomfortable during the party back in June. She said he later raped her in the bedroom of the person who invited her to the party. The woman claimed that she went upstairs with the man who invited her to the party, and at that point, Takeoff became angry and got into an argument with the man, which made her seek refuge in the man's bedroom. Now, why she go to the bedroom then? Anyway, she said that once Takeoff entered the room, he started putting hands on her buttocks, and she said she clearly refused advances, but he proceeded to flip her face down, pulling down her clothing and raping her. She claims he immediately left the room when he was done. She later went to a nearby hospital, and she's suing him for sexual battery, assault, emotional distress, and is seeking damages. And he has not spoken out about these allegations yet, but I'm sure he will. Whew, Lord. Okay, moving on, y'all. Prayers go out to Diddy's son, Christian, a.k.a. King Combs, because he was injured in a car crash Tuesday night. Cops say a man in a Tesla was speeding down Sunset Boulevard when he lost control and crashed into King's red Ferrari. Christian suffered minor injuries but was treated at the scene since he didn't need to be hospitalized, but his car, on the other hand, was totaled, and the Tesla driver was reportedly arrested for DUI. And last but not least, Joelle Santana was released from prison yesterday after serving 20 months. He posted a selfie on Instagram along with the caption, "Free at last, hashtag I'm back, hashtag Santana free." And then he wrote in another post, "I miss my family. God is good." He was incarcerated back in 2018 and was scheduled to be released in February 2021, but he was released early due to the coronavirus pandemic. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap up the hot spot for now. Coming up next, we got Special K with the news that you absolutely positively cannot use. And in the meantime, in between time, y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls. That's 1-866-9-RICKY, 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 before the top of the hour, y'all. It is about that time. News you positively absolutely cannot use. Special K, good morning.
Man, good morning, man. Good morning. I'm just so glad to be in a good mood today, man. Nothing but good, positive, happy vibes coming out in the news today.
Right.
Today's news is sponsored by the $99 back tooth snap-in replacement clinic of USA. So if you're a middle-aged black person that got that back tooth missing, you can now pull up. They do have drive-through services in most cities. You can pull up and just lean out the window, and the dentist will actually reach out. And this is due to COVID-19. They'll actually reach out and snap that replacement tooth up in your mouth. And it's only $99. They don't even charge tax. So, And the $1 goes to, research into why the back teeth fall out of most middle-aged black people's mouth by the time they hit age 42. All right, so y'all check them out. Go to their website. All right, congratulations, man. Congratulations. Like I said, y'all, positive vibes today, man. Congrats to R&B singer August Alsina, who seems to be recovering from his very public breakup from married star Jada Pinkett Smith a couple of months ago last month. He's reportedly found comfort in the arms of 95-year-old Hollywood legend Cicely Tyson. He does like them seasoned. He does like them seasoned.
He's going to kill her.
Yeah, the happy couple.
Yeah, that's seasoned and sat in the refrigerator for a week.
Leftover.
The happy couple was spotted last week, booed up in a booth at an L.A. area IHOP. So we're going to wish them the best. We're going to wish them the absolute best. Congrats also to friend of the morning show, R&B legend Tony Braxton, who smash hit. I don't know the name of this song. Is it Do What You Want to Do? Do What You Need to Do? Is it Do What You Need to Do? Or
Do What You Need to Do?
Okay. Well, her song has been chosen as Song of the Year for 2020 for all stalkers that need something to listen to while they hide in the bushes or sit in their van and cry outside the house of their stalkies.
So that's the official stalker song?
That's the official song of all stalkers who just sitting in that car for hours waiting for the person they stalker to come outside.
Man, stop.
It's motivation for them.
Wow.
So, and Gary, you're going to like this one. Reports out of Ghana, Africa, of all places, saying that a Rickey Smiley sitcom marathon was showed Monday night, and it pulled the highest ratings for the TV One affiliate in Ghana ever. It was reported that out of the 96 homes that have TVs, almost 60 of them were tuned in to the 28-minute Best Of series.
I wouldn't give a damn if it was 20. I'm proud of that hard work.
Yeah, you should be proud. You should be proud. You should be proud.
And they said they're checking African money, too.
That's right. They sent you a check for $16 million of African money, which translated to U.S. dollars.
Shout out to my co-host. Shout out to Ray J and J. Anthony Brown. Damn right.
Well, you can laugh all the way to the bank, Ricky, because that $16 million check they sent you in African money in U.S. dollars translates into $42. Anyway.
That's all right.
That currency exchange ain't quite what you thought it was. But they did say, TV One did report that they hadn't seen numbers like that on a marathon since they aired the Best of the Magic Johnson late night talk show back in 2017. That was also very big.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Okay, I can't sing. Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 5 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Beyonce's beautiful mother, Miss Tina Knowles Lawson, y'all. A lot of girls are saying this girl needs to remember her place. She is the mother of Beyonce, not the star. Beyonce is. But baby, Miss Tina, honey, is putting American Vogue editor-in-chief Miss Anna Wintour Eva on blast, honey, for lack of diversity. Now, Miss Tina shared a photo, y'all, of the British Vogue editor-in-chief, Edward Inningfoot, on her Instagram. She wrote, kudos to this wonderful man, Mr. Edward Inningfoot, editor of British Vogue, for boldly putting our beautiful activists on the cover when All American Vogue step up and hire more black photographers for cover shoots. And she was kind of digging at Miss Anna Wintour because they're saying Miss Anna Wintour is not using enough African American models to put on the cover of Vogue magazine. If I'm not mistaken, I think Beyonce may have been on the cover of Vogue or what have you. But Miss Tina is very upset about that because she's saying this girl needs to use more people, honey. And, you know, people are saying how they just really love Miss Tina for speaking out and carrying on and stuff like that. But a lot of people saying she needs to watch it, girl, because Miss Anna, honey, is a real wicked woman. You know, she the movie about The Devil Wears Prada was about Miss Anna Wintour, baby. And Miss Anna had one of those New York queens pop Miss Tina on her knee. You know, she just got her knee done. But she needs to watch it, honey. But nevertheless, honey.
Well, you think about it, though. Remember Andre Leon Talley? Yes. He was the former editor at large of Vogue magazine, did his memoir. And when he did that memoir, baby, he told it all. And the way the staff looks when they take their annual picture of the staff that are behind the magazine, the staff at Vogue in America and the staff at British Vogue looks completely different because they're black people a part of the staff. And American Vogue, we not there. And that's the issue.
Yeah, but Miss Anna got baby Miss Andre out of there too, honey. This girl started talking about it after she got kicked out. But nevertheless, honey, we love Andre Leon Talley. He was good person, honey. But anyway, honey, back in June, y'all there said Miss Tina Honey commented about Breonna Taylor's situation, calling out the Kentucky Attorney General Daniel Cameron for failing y'all to bring criminal charges against a police officer. And she said, honey, I was shocked to learn that the Attorney General for Kentucky is a 34-year-old black man. We are ashamed of you, brother. Coonery at its finest.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Miss Tina said, honey.
Absolutely.
I ain't mad at her for that.
Yeah, she's absolutely right.
Yeah, and she's right, but Miss Tina, I mean, girl, let Beyonce say that. She's the star.
Oh, she has a voice. Everybody know who Miss Tina is. She has a voice. She have a right to speak up, and she got to say what needs to be said.
Yeah. Well, she's definitely doing it, honey. But let's see what goes up against Miss Anna Wintour, honey, because Miss Anna Wintour, honey, you know, she's a girl that keep her glasses on, and you can never see what's going on behind her glasses. So we'll find out. But anyway, congratulations, Miss Tina, girl. Do what you got to do, child, honey, and speak out for the people. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Journey Smollett, y'all, she's opening up about her brother Jussie, y'all. We haven't heard about Jussie in a while, y'all. But in an interview with the Hollywood Reporter, Journey opened up about her brother. She had scared there. She said it really affected their family. She said it's one of the most painful things that her family ever experienced, to love someone as much as they love Jussie, and to watch someone who loved that much go through something like that. She said this is so public. She said it's been devastating. She said I already was in a very dark space for a number of reasons, and I've tried to not let it make me pessimistic. She also wanted to say, but everyone who knows me knows that I love my brother and I believe my brother. And she went on and on. She said what Jussie is doing right now as we speak, she said he's staying very creative. She said he's singing and he's writing and he's working on music, y'all. So let's keep them lifted up in our prayers. Brett, have you heard from Jussie?
Yes.
How he doing, baby?
He's doing okay.
Okay. Are they still shooting Empire?
No.
So it's over for good.
Taraji got an actual spinoff from it, so she'll be doing the show as Cookie.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they gave her a show because they said they felt bad for her because, I mean, this girl got to still work, honey, and all that went down.
Is that what they said, Gary?
Well, yeah, that's why they gave her that show.
No, they gave her a show because she's a great actress. Come on, Gary.
Well, yeah, I know, well, she's a great actress, but, I mean, this girl would have to be out, honey, homeless, or maybe without food.
No, she would be homeless, Gary. She's always working. She got shows on all the streaming services. She got a show on Netflix. She got shows everywhere, honey. She ain't missing no checks.
Yeah, but she professed that she loved Jussie. I wonder if she's going to put him on the show with her.
She does. Oh,
I don't know if she make those decisions right there.
You don't think she could, if it's your show, you could make the decisions, honey. She could bring him on, honey, you know, and prove to the world, you know, that.
But she has nothing to prove to the world, Gary.
Oh. Okay. All right. In my final story, y'all, let's congratulate y'all, T.I. and Tiny, y'all. Y'all heard that T.I. and Tiny's daughter, Ms. Anika Pullis, is expecting her first child with her boyfriend, Band Hunter Izzy, y'all. Congratulations goes out to them, and this is going to be her first baby. I think she surprised T.I. on her podcast or whatever from what I saw, we saw on Dish Nation. But congratulations goes out to her.
Well, she surprised them with the gender of the baby, but they known that she's been pregnant for some time, but she did do a big gender reveal on the podcast the other day.
Awesome. Yeah, and she's having a little girl, so congratulations goes out to her, honey. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is calico. On the high end, you say calico. On the low, you say beautiful orangey red. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the T. All right, y'all, get at me. The phone lines are wide open. I got your wake-up call, 8669 Ricky. Call me now, Ricky Smiley Morning Show. All right. Hey, here we go. All right, here we go.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
Good morning. My name is Tanya. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, and I just want to tell all my family and friends, wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Kia from Toledo. I would like to tell all my babies, wake up, wake up, wake up, go get that bag. Love the morning show. Margarita from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, want to wake up Malaysia Compton. Wake up, wake up.
Yeah, this is Donald Johnson from Columbus, Ohio, calling to wake up my wife and kids. Wake up, wake up, wake up. We ain't pulling no Black Tony.
Good morning. This is Denver Curry calling from Tyler, Texas. Want to wake up my son, Ladarius, and my daughter, Shatara. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Radio.
Come on.
The whole gang is tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know. Hey, let them know. Gainesville, wake up. Come on. Meridian, wake up. And Greenwood, wake up.
minutes after the hour, y'all. We got church in 60 seconds with Pastor Fred. Up next, don't want to miss it. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got church in 60 seconds. Y'all in church for 3 hours, but we get it in 60 seconds right here on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Y'all give it up for the one and only Pastor Fred.
Pastor Fred.
Oh, yes. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play.
Yes.
Well, seldom is heard a discouraging word.
Wow.
And the skies are not cloudy. Oh, hey, hey. Believers, deceivers, and stimulus check receivers.
Come on now.
While I know many of us are experiencing cabin fever, there is no place like home. Brother Ricky, I met a nice couple, Mary and Lester. I believe they lived at apartment 227, I believe.
Okay.
They had a neighbor named Sandra. That's what she said. Her name was Sandra. Sister Mary began to talk to me, and she said, you know, listen, times are changing every day.
Come on now.
We won't get by with those same old ways. No. Pulling together.
Yes.
We'll make it right.
Amen.
With the help from our friends, I know we'll get by. Because there's no place like home. Right. Your family around. You're never alone. When you know that you're loved, you don't need to roam. Because there ain't no place like, better believe it. Ain't no place like, better believe it. It ain't no place like,
There's no place like home.
I mean, no place child. Follow me at the red Pastor Fred. I'm on my way home.
Y'all give it up for Pastor Fred. I wonder what Pastor Fred be getting his sermons from.
I wonder.
No telling.
I wonder.
Church in 60 seconds, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Hey, listen, man. Chicken and waffle mix going down. Coming up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, where you at?
I'm at the crew. I'm at the crew.
You not coming in today?
No, I'm not coming in today. I ain't even been asleep. I ain't been asleep.
Bro, ain't nobody been to sleep, but we all here.
I've been up all night, so you ain't been up all night. I bet you went to bed, so I've been up all night counting money. I've been up all night counting money, so I've been counting money since.
Yeah, I understand that, but you got a responsibility. You got paperwork need to be done. We got stuff that need to be edited. You know,
look, Shouty, whatever. Look, I can't do it today, Shouty. I can't do it today. I can help you out on another day. I can't do it today because you can't never do nothing for me, Shouty. This is a one-sided relationship.
Bro, we gave you a job and an opportunity. What?
So you give me an opportunity, but you don't never do nothing I ask you to do. Just like right now, I need you to do me. I need you to do something for me. I need you to do me a favor, Shouty.
What you need me to do?
Money, you got a bank account. I need you to do me a favor, Shouty.
Yeah.
Cause last night, Pancake got one of them keys would go up in the wash house. Well, open up he got that little key would open up the wash and dry in the wash house.
Yeah.
So we hit a lick last night, boy. Let me tell you something, boy. We got out, boy. We hit that lick, boy. We hit the big wash house over there by Walmart, or over there by my grandma's house, right?
Yeah.
In the big wash house where all the Mexican folks and everybody be up in there.
Yeah.
So then, let me tell you something, boy. We went up in there. We was in there for 2 hours, so getting all that money out there. We got all these quarters, so I need to go to your bank, Shawty. I need you. I'll meet up with you, Shawty. I need you to take the quarter to the bank and get some regular money for it.
How many quarters you got? What they?
17,850.
You got $17,850 worth of quarters.
Sure, I need you, but you can go in your bank because you already got money.
What you have all the quarters in, Black Tony?
Garbage bags and boxes.
Garbage bag and boxes. How many garbage bags you got, Black Tony?
37.
37 garbage bags full of quarters.
Yeah, and you all got some boxes in front of you.
Who set up and counted the garbage bag? Who set up and counted all the quarters?
Me, Pancake, and my baby mama. Well, our baby mama. You know, we got baby with the same girl.
No, man, no.
Shouty, if you take it in your bank, they ain't gonna ask you no questions, Shouty. If I can't, come on, Shouty.
No, bro.
do one thing for me.
I'm not going up. I'm not going up in there with all them quarters, Black Tony.
So they already know you a celebrity. They're not gonna ask you no questions. Ain't gonna take them but a couple hours.
No, man. Citizens Trust ain't playing that. They ain't gonna hit. Now we about to go to just. Isn't that money laundering or something?
Yes.
That's money laundering.
Yes. And theft.
So you ain't gonna do it.
No.
Scary ass. John, you scary hell ugly ass.
This is the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, y'all. Rick's around the morning show. See what up, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. They're saying after months, y'all, of rumored reconciliation, Khloe Kardashian and Mr. Tristan Thompson, y'all, have finally reunited, y'all. They're saying the insider said that the Thursday, yeah, honey, he went back with it because, them Kardashian do some things they say that just African-American girls aren't doing. But nevertheless, honey, he's back with Khloe, and they're saying they're with their beautiful 2-year-old daughter, True, and they're saying they're back together and things have been going really well. Now they're saying that Khloe is doing what she feels is right, honey, for herself and her daughter, True. Now they're saying Khloe has never listened to outside voices. She's always stayed true to her heart, and things with her and Christian have been great, and the couple is taking this time in quarantine, y'all, to really reconnect and enjoy one another, y'all. Isn't that nice?
Oh, yeah, that's really
That
nice.
is so nice. I mean, a family that pray together, stay together. And, Khloe, if Tristan was not to come back, do you know all the other African-American basketball players that was waiting in line for her? So she would never be without. Never. So, but she stayed with the man that she loved and who's her daughter with. I'm sure she's probably planning on having more kids like her sister Kim did with Kanye.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, she wants some more children, honey. It wouldn't be because a little True gonna need a playmate. And Tristan, he got to be around her to make sure she get that playmate.
And she got to lock him in.
Oh, she got to lock him in. He's locked in, honey, because, she's scared. He's scared, so people didn't see him out there too many times.
He's not scared. That man chooses to be there.
Is that what it is?
Scared.
Okay, well, that's what they say. Well, honey, we're going to see how long he chooses to be with Miss Khloe. But right now, they're together, and True is happy. They were spotted at the market. True was picking some peaches. So congratulations goes out to them. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Let's continue to pray, y'all, for Debarge, y'all, and his beautiful sister, Bunny. Y'all remember Bunny, his sister, who sang on All This Love Is Waiting For You?
Oh, yeah.
Well, honey, they're saying last month, R&B singer Miss Bunny Debarge, she released her new book titled The Kept Ones, Volume 2, and they're saying the fame years. But Elle is not happy with it. They're saying, honey, Elle and many more people, honey, are not happy, and a lot of people want to know why he not happy. So they're saying that's why her book is going to sell. Now, they're saying, y'all, Elle Debarge tweeted that Bunny's book was full of lies, and more lies, honey, drawing interest and attention to the previously ignored memoir, y'all. He said, quote, this is what Elle said, I want to make it clear so there is no misunderstanding about this fiction. I want it on the record that my sister and Bunny Debarge books are filled with lies and more lies. And a lot of people wonder what's really the lies.
I'm getting that book.
I know.
Okay.
Just to read, see, we could read it online or something, honey. I could put it on the tape and listen to it in the car while you're doing it.
The audio book.
Has its place up in the sky.
Yeah. The sun has its place in the sky, but honey, Bunny lying.
So dearly.
That's enough. But anyway, so we're going to see why, honey, Bunny is like. And I loved Bunny, too. And Bunny is a good Christian. She was a good Christian when we saw they unsung and about the Debarges and stuff. But we're going to see what she said about it.
She was a good Christian?
Yeah, she was a good. They come from a very Christian background. Their mama, honey, Miss Erling, honey, was a very Christian woman, a devout Christian.
Yeah, they probably started out singing gospel music.
Yeah, but they did it with something else. So, baby, if y'all ain't seen that song, y'all need to, baby.
They had a Joe Jackson as well.
Oh, he was a white man, though. They did it as a white. And, honey, he allegedly used to really beat them, honey, and do other things. But y'all just find it on Unsung. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Khaleesi is pregnant, y'all. Her milkshake to the yard, honey, girl, is pregnant. She announced via Instagram that she and her husband, Mike Moore, y'all, are expecting their second child together. Now, they're saying that the singer and chef posted a picture holding a positive pregnancy test along with the caption, Chef Khaleesi, honey, table for 5, please. And she said they're adding one more. Now, she's happy to announce, y'all, that she's expecting and she's partnering with First Response Pregnancy as they are committed to supporting healthy, equitable pregnancy journey.
So she's not getting no more child support from Nas, right?
No, yeah, her kids are still young. Nas, didn't I just do a story on some woman?
I did. I said that was my crush.
Really? And you know what he allegedly did? Poke Khaleesi, and she said he did all kind of mean things to her.
Oh, whatever, Gary.
That's why she left him.
Khaleesi is married, moved on, and ready to have her third baby, and Nas is still on the market.
Yeah, well, Khaleesi, she married to a real estate agent now, so she got a farm, she said, and she raising her vegetables and stuff.
E-I-E-I-O.
So congratulations to Khaleesi, honey, and her child, honey. We love Khaleesi. And we love Nas too. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is calico. On the high end, you say calico, and on the low end, you say beautiful orangey red. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. For those of y'all that get up and start your morning off really, really early with us, we always open up the morning show at 5 a.m. Central, 6 a.m. Eastern. All of my truck drivers, bus drivers, people driving all over the country that listen to our show know that we open up with a gospel song, and we do a praise, opening praise, and Pastor Haynes come on every single morning for the past, 15 years, Pastor Haynes?
Man, you right. 15 years. I forgot it was that long.
Yeah, Pastor Haynes, that's unbelievable.
Wow, thank you, man, for the honor of sharing.
Yes, sir. No, thank you for getting up that early and giving everybody the word. People depend on that to get through their day, And I'm so excited to have you. So what happened last Sunday, if you don't know, if you haven't seen in the news, Dallas area residents and members of our church, Friendship West Missionary Church community, say they will not tolerate the act of racism that took place on the church grounds on last Sunday. Now, our church has a big sign that says Black Lives Matter that face Highway 20. And as you, that whole act of deceit and intimidation, about 1,000 supporters of Blue Lives Matter invaded the church parking lot. Some were flying the Trump 2020 and Confederate flags. And Pastor Haynes said for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Yes, and so happy to have you. So with us this morning, break down what happened and what's our response.
Oh, man, thank you for this opportunity, Ricky. I appreciate you always giving the community a voice. This past Sunday, Friendship West, we were stabbed in the back by a Back the Blue cruise that became a slap in the face to the black church and the black community. I'll be real honest with you. Some organizers of this cruise, they came to the church to ask if we would give a parking space for 30 vehicles, 30. On Sunday as a pit stop. They were on their way somewhere. I need to hasten to say not once did they say this was a Back the Blue cruise. Not once did they say that. Not only that, but they said they only needed 30 parking spaces. And so on Sunday, my phone is blowing up because I'm being told that there is a white supremacist rally taking place on our parking lot. Now, hold it. It was a Back the Blue rally, but the sad reality is it looked so much like a white supremacist rally because you had Confederate signs as well as Trump 2020 signs, and all of that was a reflection of what, I learned later on in the day. One of my colleagues told me that there were people in South Lake who basically decided not to have a birthday party they were going to have for their child because they were going to shut down Friendship West. And so that was the intent by some who were a part of it. I will be honest and say there were those who were duped into being a part of it. They've apologized to us on our website. They've also sent me emails saying that they did not mean to be a part of such a piece. But the bottom line is you have those who came there with the bad intentions of taking over a black church. And Rick, you know your civil rights history. That's exactly what has been done in our past. And that is we've had ugly, racist individuals. 1961, during the Freedom Rides, John Lewis and the Freedom Riders are in a church
in Alabama. They get surrounded by people of this same ilk, these kinds of racists, and they are intimidating them. And so it was an act of intimidation. It was an act of invasion. But you know that we don't take this thing lying down. We are a church. We have a banner that says Black Lives Matter. It reflects our civil rights commitment and social justice activism. And so this Sunday, we're going to clap back. And our clap back is basically saying that we are going to have a cruise ourselves. They brought 1,000. We're going to have 1,000 more. And we're going to go from A. Maceo. Exactly. And we're going to go from A. Maceo Smith High School, named in honor of a civil rights activist in Dallas, and we're going to cruise to Friendship West, and we are demanding that Dallas, number one, adopt the 10 new directions for public safety and policing that many of us in the community have proposed, and we are saying we want you to defund the police and invest in the community. And when we get to Friendship West, Rick, we're going to have voter registration, census registration, because y'all know that Trump has cut out the time for the census by 1 month. And we're going to give information about how we can impact and influence the budgeting process. So we're going to have a major caravan this coming Sunday. We're calling it a ride-in for a new Dallas, in the tradition of the Freedom Riders, in the tradition of those who sat in and knelt in and rode in. We're going to do it this coming Sunday because we are clapping back in the name of justice and in the name of Jesus.
And everybody, Pastor Haynes, all over the country, from Tennessee to Ohio to South Florida, they're trying to throw in Kanye West to try to divide the black vote, to try to win states like Wisconsin, and Republicans are running rapid trying to get all of these petitions signed or whatever. What do you say to all of that, Pastor Haynes, and what our people need to be looking out for and what we need to do to combat that?
Well, I say don't fall for the okie doke. We pray for Kanye because Kanye has mental health challenges, and we have to pray for him, a brother who never recovered from the tragic loss of his mom. And so we pray for him, and we don't fall into the game of being distracted. The politics of distraction and diversion, we can't fall for that right now, because we know we have an occupant in the White House right now who will lie, cheat, and steal in order to become the president, to get reelected to be the president of the United States. He lied his way into the office in 2016, and he's going to do it again in 2020. And so we have to be vigilant. We have to make up our minds. We're not going to fall for the okie doke, because this is the year where we're going to have to turn this thing around. We have watched, Rick, over 160,000 people needlessly die because he has mishandled this pandemic, because he has been pandemonic. And so we're not going to fall for the okie doke. We're going to take a stand. That's why we're registering everybody to vote. And I'm asking everybody, who's not registered, go ahead, get them registered. Rick, in Texas in 2016, there were more unregistered black voters than the winning margin that Trump won Texas by. So if we just have black folk registered to vote, we can turn this thing around.
All right, Pastor Haynes, I love you, man. Let everybody know how you could be reached.
Hey, love you, Rickey Smiley. Thank you. Please follow us on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes. My YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes. Join us Sunday morning, 9 o'clock a.m. at A. Maceo Smith High School. And y'all, we're going to turn this thing around.
Hey, Pastor Haynes, I've been I've been in your new members class for about 7 years now.
You set a record, Ricky. No one has ever taken 7 years
Pastor Haynes, can you put
a 4-week class.
Put it online or something, Pastor Haynes? I've been a member of Friendship Web for 7 years. It's been so many graduations since I joined.
This is going to be in Ripley's, believe it or not. We've had 7 years of graduations, and not one Rickey Smiley name has been called.
Tell him. Preach.
Go on, hang up the phone, Pastor Haynes. You have a nice day, Pastor Haynes.
4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Y'all be quiet. Ain't nobody ask y'all nothing. Jeff Johnson got 3 things you need to know. Up next, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Jeff Johnson got 3 things that you need to know. What up, Jeff?
What's up, Britt? How you feeling, man?
Man, blessed this morning, man. The week is going. I don't know. These weeks are just going by so fast.
Man, crazy fast. And we know we only got 89 days till this election. And, listen, I mean, this is not partisan politics for me. This is just like people with good sense who want America to get better and people who don't.
Right.
Because Donald Trump, it's almost just absurd, but we have to talk about it because we need to continue to remind people of the importance of our engagement so that we are deciding what the future is and no single individual of either party is.
Right.
And so it just dumbfounds me, Rick, when you got somebody that can say mail-in voting is fraudulent, but I want you to be engaged in absentee voting.
Right. Right.
Dummy, it's the same thing. You put the absentee vote in the mail. And so how do you say that absentee voting is all right, but vote-in mailing is fraudulent? I mean, he actually thinks we're stupid, which is I think what the bigger issue is. And so you all listen, please continue to pay attention because there are going to be all kind of challenges that are coming to this election. He's going to do his acceptance speech for the Republican National Convention from the White House lawn, which literally goes against everything that these political conventions on both sides of the aisle are about,
right.
Which is depoliticizing the process to a degree and not using the political advantage of president during a party process. So all of this is just off, Rick. And, again, to me, this is not really about, I've never seen a Republican do anything like this before. So to me, this is really not about demonizing every Republican, as much as I may disagree with many of them ideologically or challenge some of them. This is not about Republican and Democrat. This is about somebody who is ultimately anti-American,
right?
Who wants to be a emperor versus a president. And the only thing that changes that is conscientious people on both sides of the aisle saying, hell no, this is ridiculous. In better news, Rick, the second thing I want to talk about is Sister Cori Bush won her Democratic nominee for Congress in Missouri. And this election was important for a lot of reasons, Rick. So, she's the first black woman to represent Missouri she would become the first black woman to represent Missouri in Congress. But she also defeated Lacey Clay. And some of you, especially my brothers and sisters in St. Louis, know Lacey Clay is a member of the Congressional Black Caucus. He's been in office since 2001. And Rick, Lacey Clay took that seat from his dad, who had been in Congress since 1969.
Wow. So
this sister, who's a Black Lives Matter activist, who really got involved after the murder of Michael Brown, signifies a shift that's happening in our community. And I don't think we should look at it as bad because a younger sister is able to defeat a brother who has been in Congress for as long as Lacey Clay has. I think it's just a turning of the tide, and we should be celebrating it. And there's, I'm hearing some interesting things from certain people in the community about making this some kind of young against old piece, when that's not really it. It wasn't as if just young people voted for her any more than young people just voted for Randall Woodfin, or young people just voted for the young people that I think are beginning to win in office around the country. I think we're just looking for new ideas and new energy and new ways to do things. And so to Cori Bush and all of the young people that are beginning to run for office, I celebrate you. Rick, this wasn't the first time she ran. She lost to Lacey Clay the first time and came back stronger, more focused, and won this election. And that's what leadership is about. It's about consistency and focus and ideas and the ability to be able to inspire people and then be held accountable to them. And so I hope that we're seeing in a real way what this really means. Last but not least, Rick, before I get out of here, I just want us to, in a real way, be super, super clear. You all, this is a incredibly dangerous time. We're seeing new spikes in particularly 9 cities that they announced today, but we're seeing spikes in other areas. And as we're thinking about kids going back to school, please, you all, we got to use common sense that goes beyond what lawmakers are telling us is or is not the policy. Gauge where you are, gauge your family's risk factors, your family's health, your economic situation, and make the right decisions for the best interest of your family. Because as much as I agree in politics and Rick and I push on a regular basis for folks to be involved, we are free-thinking people, and we got to make the best decisions for ourselves as we're looking at what keeps our family and our community safe. Y'all hit me at Jeff's Nation on all social media. Y'all have a fantastic Thursday, and I'll talk to y'all next week.
Right there. That's the best part of that song.
Boy, that song gonna be in your head all day. You better believe it, man.
Something like this.
7 minutes after the hour, man. I got one for you, boy. Woo! Woo! Here we go. Oh, hold on, that's wrong one. Here it is, right here. Right here, y'all. Right here. What does this take y'all back to? Wait a minute. Gary.
Yeah. Isn't that Sade?
You better believe it.
All right, honey.
Ooh, baby.
Knowing her damn name, Sadie. Then change her name to Sade.
You know the girl's name there.
All y'all parents out here, y'all better turn y'all kids on to Sade. Boy, the kids don't know nothing about no music, man. Sade is like, and still selling out everywhere she go. What does it take you back to, Gary?
I don't know. I think when I was slow dragging back in.
You the Special K line.
Special K.
Brad, are you a Sade fan?
Slow dragging, man.
Brad, are you a Sade fan?
Yes, absolutely. A lot of these new artists, like Janae Eiko, they remind me because she's the originator of that smooth, that smooth sound, like with the saxophone and stuff, with her smooth voice. I think everybody mimics her these days.
Man, when I tell you used to sit up on BET and sit there and wait for her videos to come on, man.
Yes.
Everybody had that damn picture of Sade hanging up on their wall.
Yeah, that black and white picture.
Yes, sir.
With the slick back ponytail.
Yes, sir.
And the forehead shining through.
Yeah. That's the first time when America started liking chicks with big foreheads when Sade came out.
Exactly.
We like, you don't look that bad. It would your hair pulled back in a ponytail, especially one of the
You don't need no bangs.
forehead and no edges. It didn't matter. I'm talking about sitting up there looking like Dwayne, what's his name, The Rock in that movie. Sade so fine. Yeah, that was everybody's crush in high school. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 15 minutes after the hour, y'all. Hey, listen. Man, this is my grandson Grayson's birthday. He is 4 years old today, August the 6th, man. Storm birthday was last week. She turned 1. My little grandbabies, I got grandbabies now, getting older, man. Let's call them on the phone. Good morning. Hello?
What up?
Good morning.
Happy birthday, Grayson.
Thank you.
Hey, y'all, Brad, it's Grayson's birthday. He's 4 today.
Oh, happy birthday, Grayson.
Grayson.
Thank you.
How are you?
Can you hear it?
I'm good.
All right. You ready for your birthday party?
Yeah.
Where we going to have the birthday party?
Chuck E. Cheese.
At Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Difference.
All right. You going to school today? Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Your friend Makai coming to your birthday party?
Yes.
Okay. Enjoy your birthday, okay?
Okay.
Love you.
Oh.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love it. Grayson's still waking up, boy.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Okay, I can't sing. Wait.
News headlines.
Entertainment. Sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 26 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. What up, Eva?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. It's even Marcel with a quick look at a lot of news. So, calls out about hand sanitizer-related poisonings have jumped 70% since January.
Hand sanitizer poisonings? When people are drinking it now?
Sanitizer-related poisonings have jumped 70%, Ricky. You wouldn't even believe this. People are not only getting sick, some people have literally died. The CDC and the American Association of Poison Control Centers are now putting out a warning, urging people, please do not drink hand sanitizer.
Right.
So if you didn't know, now you know. Don't drink your hand sanitizer. Just put it on your hands. Also, a new study shows that the COVID-19 infection rate is higher amongst minority children. So the study of 1,000 patients testing at a testing site in D.C. found that black children were 3 times more likely to be exposed to the virus. Now, in other coronavirus news, Congress still can't come together with another relief package, and the president is threatening an executive order if they don't. Speaking of the president, we learned yesterday that Trump changed his mind on mail-in ballots for the Republican-led state of Florida, but also announced yesterday that he went ahead and filed a lawsuit against the state of Nevada to keep voters there from receiving their mail-in ballots. Very confusing. And let us not forget that 55 years ago today, President Lyndon Johnson signed into law the Voting Rights Act of 65, breaking down laws that made it very difficult for black people to vote. So stay woke. Over the past several years, many states, not just the president, have tried to put laws in place to undermine your right to vote. Now, in other news, citing the cases of Michael Brown, Eric Gardner, and Breonna Taylor, a federal judge in Mississippi is pushing to get rid of this qualified immunity, which ultimately shields police and government officials from prosecution. And last, kids are crazy and about to go crazy about these new flavors of mac and cheese. So starting Wednesday at Walmart only, you can get Cheeto flavored mac and cheese. Now available in bold and cheesy, flaming hot, and jalapeno cheddar. Can't make it up. That was a quick look at your headline news. Ratizi Foshizi. Let's take a look at sports.
Well, the NBA is continuing to back up their talk of fighting for racial justice. They just pledged to donate $300 million over the next 10 years to help black communities with hopes of improving employment and career advancement in our African-American communities. LeBron James, speaking of NBA, says that the NBA will not miss President Donald Trump as a viewer. The game will go on with or without him watching. Trump recently said that seeing professional athletes kneel during the national anthem causes him to turn off the game. There you go. Turn it off. We don't need your eyes. Last but not least, there's a rumor out there that the Baltimore Ravens, Raven Nation, may be interested in signing former NFL star wide receiver Antonio Brown. Can you imagine what will happen if that happens when you team up Antonio Brown with quarterback Lamar Jackson? But if they do decide to sign AB, it will be a while before he can get onto the field because he's got an 8-game suspension for violating his personal conduct policy. There it is, man. That's what I got in sports. The Brat got the hot spot right now.
Aren't y'all the same as being brought to you by Ford? That's right, man. Ford. Built Ford proud. Proud.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, bottom of the hour, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The same. All right, what up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get on off into this thing. The Ellen DeGeneres show just can't seem to catch a break, y'all. As previously reported, many past employees of Ellen's daytime talk show have been coming forward with concerning allegations about their time working on the show. This particular person, Tony Okungbawa, was the resident of the Ellen show. He was the DJ from 2003 to 2006, and then again from 2007 to 2013. Well, his Instagram post went a little something like this. Hey guys, I hope you're all keeping safe out there during these times. I've been getting calls asking me about the Ellen DeGeneres show, and I would like to address the time I spent there. I was an on-air talent from 2003 to 2006 and from 2007 to 2013. While I'm grateful for the opportunity it afforded me, I did experience at what feels and felt the toxicity of the environment, and I stand with my former colleagues in their quest to create a healthier and more inclusive workplace as the show moves forward. They hire people who may be inexperienced and how as to a functional non-toxic environment actually works. Someone who just wants to be in that atmosphere so badly that they'll put up with it. They kind of feed off of that. This is Ellen. This is as it gets. You'll never find anything better than this. So, people are coming forward, y'all. I mean, what y'all think about this? You think this is another disgruntled person, or maybe the environment was really bad, and maybe it wasn't Ellen, but it was the people at the Ellen show, and they felt like Ellen didn't do nothing about it. I'm tired of hearing.
Maybe it was her. If 100 people say the same thing.
Reports that said that, a lot of times the producers shield the host. So I heard some reports saying that Ellen a lot of times didn't know what was going on and was told that, everybody's fine and everything is good, and didn't know that she had a lot of disgruntled employees behind the scenes. Because she's the host. She's not, you know what I mean?
When I first saw Tony on the show, I was glad to see a black face, and then she had him as a DJ on the show and stuff, so I thought that was real nice. I mean, he looked like he was happy on the show, but maybe he wasn't happy after all, since, he's speaking out like all the other people. Now, especially what you were saying, maybe it was her?
Maybe it was her. I mean, why is it so impossible to believe that maybe she's not the person that, to her employees that she puts forth to the public? I mean, why is that so impossible to believe?
Wow.
Well, y'all, I just don't want to talk about it, Lord. Okay, moving on, y'all. Eva, I know you watch Greenleaf.
Baby, that
episode. Fellas, if y'all don't watch Greenleaf, y'all gonna have to step back. But this is a show that y'all too could watch, because we all grew up in the church. Now, I don't know if y'all seen Greenleaf, honey, but it appeared to be going in a way different direction than we imagined, honey. I'm finna get all, what you call it again? I'm finna be your good Judy, honey. So Calvary, the church is in jeopardy. The bishop fighting for his life. Lord have mercy. Lady May finally revealed that she had a secret entanglement. You know what I'm saying? And Grace is not even the bishop's daughter. The mama had an affair with Lionel. You know what I'm saying? There's several spicy plots in motion on this perpetually messy series. I love it. And we also learned that Rochelle, that's LaToya Luckett. Woo, when I tell y'all, she played a heck out this part. Role. Woo! Kudos to you, LaToya. She was using her sister as a puppet to take the estate from the Greenleafs and break the bishop all the way down, y'all. And it was so much that he made a confession at the church in front of everybody, including Rochelle, that's LaToya Luckett, that he failed as a leader and was seduced by worldly desires. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick because I know the time running out. Rochelle seemed satisfied, and the conclusion was the wife walking in, gushing about their wedding. No, she ready to get married now. Till she look at his face and see it all twisted. This man was having a stroke. Lord have mercy. He couldn't talk, so he wrote "I do" on a piece of paper, and Lord, it looked like the man done died, Lord. I'm gonna have to wrap up the hot spot right there, y'all. I'm out of breath. Coming up next, we got Chef Kurt Boudreaux with them quarantine cuisines, and we got the praise mix down, y'all. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Y'all give it up, man, for the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing this morning?
What up, Kurt?
Hey, man, what's poppin'?
Man, listen, man, we hungry this morning, man. I know you got something good. It's Thursday, man.
Man, I got one of them black Tony hot dogs again for y'all, man.
What?
Yeah, man. Just American-made hot dogs, man. Today, I'm gonna take y'all to New York this time, man. Yesterday it was Los Angeles. Today I got a New York. It's gonna be a bunlet dog, man, New York style. First, you're gonna saute your onions until they start to get a little soft, man. You're gonna add your ketchup, cinnamon, and some salt.
Wait a minute, ketchup, cinnamon, and salt?
To the onions?
Man. Yeah, bro. I had to taste it myself, man. I was like, man, okay, all right. But it's a little bit all right now, you know?
Okay.
Keep going.
So then you build your dog, man. You open up your bun, put your dog in, put that mixture in with your cinnamon and your ketchup, onion, and then you come back, hit it with a little sauerkraut and some spicy brown mustard. That's pretty much it, man. It's a New York hot dog. I thought it was a little bit more to it, but that's basically
so this New York style hot dogs with some cinnamon, ketchup, and what else?
Sauteed onions.
And sauteed onions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Then you come back and hit it with a little sauerkraut.
Brad, you gonna try that? I'm trying that.
I'm gonna try that. I can't do the sauerkraut though. It's something about sauerkraut that's so.
Oh, sauerkraut off the chain.
Yeah,
like
right.
sauerkraut. I can't do sauerkraut.
I can't do it either, Brad.
But like it tastes spoiled.
But I think the cinnamon in that look.
Really, that's what it is, Brad. You're right on that, baby.
It's like
that's
sour
exactly
cabbage,
what
right?
it is. It's fermented cabbage.
Jesus.
Man.
That sounds like that's gonna go through you.
But it sounds good though.
It sounds so good.
God. And what you putting on the side? Some chips?
You can put some chips, man, some fries. You know.
What's that old white lady got them kettle chips that's real crunchy? Like they'll tear the roof of your mouth up, them Captain Crunch.
Kettle chips. That's
what's
it.
her name?
All
Miss
kind of kettle chips.
Miss Betty, Miss Dash. What's her name?
Stacy.
I don't know, but they do be tearing the roof of your mouth.
I'm talking about man. That thing more crunchier than Church's chicken.
Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch kettle potato chips on the side.
I'm trying that, Kurt.
Hey, Kurt, where can we find the recipe?
Hey, man, you can find this recipe on Rickey Smiley Official. You can follow your boy on Facebook at Boudreaux's Catering and on Instagram, Chef_Boudreaux1.
There it is, y'all. Y'all give it up for Kurt Boudreaux. Appreciate you, man.
It's the Rickey Smiley.
Bye.